Madison, just playing a game in Mackey Arena again. How did that feel, and kind of what were your emotions leading up to this game?
Yeah, it feels good to be back. I think just for me, helping the others, kind of getting them ready and kind of helping them know what to expect at games in Mackey. And I think they got a little bit of a taste of it today, but I think we just needed to be ready to go against Fairleigh Dickinson for our first real home game. So, yeah, it felt great to be back.
What I know it's just a few minutes after the game, but just kind of what stands out about just the performance, the individual play, and things that maybe you can take into that first game.
Yeah, I think we struggled in the second quarter. I think just for us to communicate more on the defensive end and be locked in from the start is just going to help us in the future. So I think just moving forward, talking more and mainly being on the defensive end. I think our offense will come, but we just needed to stay locked in on defense at all times.
The tempo that you guys played with, is that what this team is going to be known for?
Yeah.
if in the perfect world?
Yeah, for sure. We want to play fast and get the ball up the floor. We have a lot of great shooters like Hila. So, yeah, just get the ball up the floor to them, and they're going to knock it down.
Hila, just your first game here, just kind of what were your emotions going into today, and just did it take you long to get settled into an environment like this?
I think it's just different, all of the environment. It's so much bigger than what I'm used to. It's amazing from the video in the start, and the fans and the band. My teammate helped me get through that. Like, they helped me to be prepared for that, but you can't be prepared for that. And I hope it's gonna keep going, and more fans will come, and more wins will come as well.
At what point early on did you kind of feel, okay, this is just basketball, and kind of let your skills take over a little bit?
When the game starts, I can see only the game. Yeah, I'm so devoted for the game, and just my love for the game, it's keep me focused.
And just the ball movement today, is that something that you've seen in practice, and was it a carryover from all the practices so far?
Yeah, one of our goals is sharing the ball. We really love to play with each other. We love each other, and our chemistry will be better and better in each game, and we just having fun, really.
Hila, can you talk about just the conversation you had with your coaches after the first quarter? You took one shot, and then all of a sudden it was like the green light came on. What was sort of the reaction heading into the second quarter?
I actually don't think about it. I will take the shot if it's the right shot. If I can share the ball, and the right move is to pass the ball and keep moving, I prefer to do that. I want the team to win. I can score 0 points, but if the team wins, that's the most important.
But at some point, were the coaches saying, "Hey, shoot the ball. You got you're open. Take the shot," or really wasn't that conversation?
I always have a green light from the coaches. I have their support, and they know it will come.
For sure, Madison. What was the emotion like for you hitting that first three? Was it something a little different, coming back and seeing the ball go through and hear the band play for you?
Yeah, it felt good to see that first one go through the net. Yeah, it's just special to play in Mackey, and I'm so excited to be here and to play the rest of the season, and especially with this group of girls. So yeah, I'm really excited.
You think that second quarter, sort of that lull in on the defensive side, kind of came off of just the ball screen action, and maybe still people trying to figure out where they need to be on defense, you think?
Yeah, I think we just need to be better in our ball screen coverage, and calling out screens, and just communication overall. And I think we're going to work on that next week for sure. So yeah, we just need to be better on the defensive end.
What do you think was the adjustment? Do you think that something just sort of began to click heading into that second half, holding them 1 of 10? I saw from 3 in that second half.
Yeah, definitely at halftime we talked about communication and just being loud on the defensive end. Obviously, Mackey's a loud place, so I think just for us calling out ball screens, calling out actions, we did a better job in the second half.
What do you think fans that were in attendance today can at least take away from this game and something that people can really look at as a whole heading into your debut against Fairleigh Dickinson?
Yeah, hopefully they come back. Hopefully they bring their friends and family. But I think for us, just knowing that we're going to play hard every second of the game and be ready to go from the start. And I think we can play with anyone.
Madison, you're going into your 5th year, and you've kind of stepped into an important role both as a leader and as a star guard of the team. How do you envision your role developing over the season and kind of helping to develop that backcourt, improve the chemistry as the season goes on?
Yeah, I think I try to bring a calmness to the team. In stressful situations, I try and calm everyone down and, tell everyone, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. So, yeah, I think just moving forward, obviously helping in any way I can on and off the floor is going to be big for me moving forward.
Hila, what type of lessons have you learned from Madison so far in your first year at Purdue and your first game at Mackey?
It mattered to me a lot. Even if it's just the rules that it changed from what I know from European basketball, or to be calm. If I have trouble with my English, if I don't understand the coach, they're talking too fast, she there to help me, and she really make the transition for you much easier.